Hello everyone. Today's session is about objective rating method in industrial engineering and its numerical. Going further, I like to introduce myself. I am the host of today's session. My name is Sanket Dondiram Pawar and I will take on guidance of SV Patil sir. Introduction to objective rating method in industrial engineering. First of all, objective rating method are essential tools in industrial engineering, allowing for the systematic and impartial evaluation of various aspects of industrial processes and operations. These methods provide a data-driven approach to decision making, ensuring that decisions are based on measurable and verifiable information rather than subjective opinions or bases. Then, importance of objective rating method in industrial engineering. First, improved efficiency. Objective rating methods enable industrial engineers to identify areas for improvement, optimize workflows, and enhance overall productivity by providing a clear, data-driven understanding of current performance levels. Second, informed decision making. These methods support informed decision making by providing qualitable metrics and insights, allowing industrial engineers to make well-reasoned choices that are aligned with organizational goals and objectives. Third, reduce the cost by identifying and addressing inefficiencies. Objectives rating methods can help industrial engineers to reduce costs associated with labor, materials, and energy consumptions, ultimately providing the bottom line. As per my concern, there are four factors considered in objective rating method. First one, time and motion studies. Analyzing the time and motion required to complete specific task or operation, providing insights into productivity and potential areas for improvement. Second, inorganic assessment. Evaluating the physical demands, working conditions of jobs, ensuring the safety and well-being the employees and optimizing workflow. Third one, quality metrics. Measuring the quality of products or services, identifying defects and determining the effectiveness of quality control measures. Fourth one, resource utilization. Analyzing the efficient use of resources such as equipment, materials, and labor to identify areas for optimization. Now, we are going to see commonly used objective rating techniques. First one is work sampling, a statistical technique that involves observing and recording the activities of workers at random intervals of determine the proportion of time spent on various tasks. Second one is time study, a detailed analysis of time required to complete a specific task or operation, often using stopwatches or other timing devices to capture precise measurement. And then third one is performance rating, a method of evaluating the efficiency and effectiveness of a worker or a process, typically using a standardized rating scale or predetermined performance criteria. There are some advantages of objective rating methods. First one is unbiased evaluation. Objective rating methods provides an impartial and data-driven approach to assessment, reducing the influence of personal biases or subjective opinions. Second one is improved productivity. By identifying and addressing influences, objective rating methods can lead to increased productivity, reduced waste, and enhanced overall performance. Third one is standardized benchmarking. Objective rating techniques allow for the establishment of consistent industry standard benchmarks, enabling effective comparisons and tracking of performance overall time. Then last one is enhanced decision making. The quality data provided by objective rating methods supports more informed and data driven decision making, leading to better informed strategic choices. There are some challenges in implementing objective rating methods. First one is resistance to change. Employees may be hesitant to embrace objective rating method, perceiving them as instructive or a threat to their autonomy. Then second one is data reliability. Ensuring the accuracy and reliability of data collected during objective rating processes is crucial but can be challenging. Then third one is implementation complexity. Implementation objective rating methods can be complex and time consuming process requiring significant resources and organizational commitment. Now we are going to conclude today's session. In this method, the operator speed is related against a single standard pace which is independent of job difficulty. Implementing objective rating methods in industrial engineering can significantly improve performance evaluation processes, leading to enhanced productivity, employee morale, and cost effectiveness by focusing on clear KPIs, standardized rating scales, and data-driven analysis. Organizations can optimize their operations and achieve sustainable growth. Thank you for listening me.